Hello everyone, this is Titilayo Mobolaji, CEO Dandida Foods Limited. You're welcome to Delicacy 100% on Wow TV Africa. My name is Titilayo Mobolaji. I'm from Oyo State. I am a graduate of French from the University of Ilorin. And then I had my master's degree in special education from the University of Ibadan. What led me to entrepreneurship? After graduating from the university, I got a job, but I wasn't really satisfied with the pay. So I started looking for another job. And by the time I got another job, I was expecting a baby already. So I was asked to go home, have my baby, and then come back to resume after 7 months of unpaid leave. Unfortunately, by the time 7 months was about to be completed, the company started downsizing, and I was the first set of people to be let go from the company. So since then, I said to myself, what can I do that I can find pleasure doing? So I started teaching. Of course, teaching was pleasurable, was interesting. The children brought joy. But in Nigeria, teaching is not a job that can really sustain you. It can put food on the table, but that is all it can do. So, just like Asu will say that my take home cannot take me home. So my take home was not taking me home. So I started like, okay, what else can I do? I went into art and craft. And then one day, my husband just said, let's go and do research on how to make zobo. And I said, zobo? I don't need to do any research on making zobo. I know how to do zobo. And he said, let's do it. And I did it, and he tasted it, and he said, wow, I can't be the only one experiencing this. We need to take this experience to the world. And that is what gave birth to our fruit drinks. We started with zobo, after which we started adding other variants, and today we have about 16 different variants of natural fruit drinks. The question says why drinks, and I ask the question back, why not drinks? If you look at my stature, I'm on the big side, and so I have had opportunity to teach in schools, and it's actually heartbreaking to know that there is diabetes in children even below 10 these days. So I told myself, okay, if we're doing zobo, how can we do it differently from what others do? Because if you step out here now, in 1, 2, 3, you will see at least in the 1, 2, 3 streets, you see at least 3 different people or 5 different people selling zobo. So what should stand me out? So I told myself, it has to be healthy for children, for adults, and even for the youth. And so we've been having fun with it actually. We sell zobo, we sell tiger nut, coconut and date, we sell pineapple and lemon, pineapple and ginger. And the way people accept it, it tells me that we're actually on the right track. So I ask again, why not drinks? We're practically 2 years. We're going to be 2 years in December 29th precisely. Yeah, I talk more about the drinks, but we're not only into drinks alone. We do snacks too. We do chips, we do potato chips, plantain chips, anything chips, and then we cater for events too. So some of the challenges that we have been faced in the course of doing this business, one of them majorly is power supply. We have challenge with power supply, and then staffing. For the plantain chips, the chip section, some of our staff are not being truthful. And so, those are lessons that you learn along the way, and you just tell yourself, okay, sometimes they take products out, they don't remit money. Sometimes they have their own customers separately. And another challenge that we face is the road. During our delivery processes, there's traffic, and what we have been able to do with that is we've actually got some few people who help us do some of our deliveries, and some of the deliveries that we can do by ourselves, we do. I think those are the challenges that we are faced with. But power supply is a major challenge, because the only way we preserve our drinks is by freezing. My motivation, number one motivation I have, is my husband. He will not let me rest if I don't put in my best. So he's my number one fan. He's my number one motivation. 2, excellence and quality. I see us becoming a global brand, a brand to reckon with, a force in the food and drinks industry, that if you have not mentioned Dandida Foods in the food industry, you are not even found in the industry. If assuming this was not, what other business would I have done? I will not say if assuming this was not. This has come to stay. But the other businesses that I would still love to venture into, I would love to open a school. I love to open a school and make, how can I put it? Give my teachers better condition of service and make them feel important, because Nigerian economy has so boxed teachers to a corner where they feel like it's until they look up to parents before they can feel they can have enough. But it shouldn't be. We should be proud to say, okay, my son's teacher is good, is this, is that, and then they're satisfied. You go for open day, they don't have to look up to you for tips. That is 1. 2, I love arts. I do cards. That is by the side for leisure. So I may be looking at the business angle of that one too. The other time I mentioned that excellence, quality are the things that drive us. It's not only me. The people that we work with, we have been able to birth the vision of a company into them, and we run with that vision, that it is excellence or nothing less. The quality control, the values that we share, we do not go back, we do not compromise on the quality. Well, I can say that I'm a part of every department in the company. We have our team that we work together. I have a formidable team that I work with. I have my representation in the production department. I'm also well represented in the procurement industry, in the procurement department too. Then the accounts, the sales. I actually can say that I participate if in all through all the stages of production until it gets to the consumer, along with my team. How I've been able to manage the business with the family, it's interesting, and it actually gives me activities though. From 5:30 a.m. to 8:39, I'm a mother, because I prepare the children for school, and then I go to drop them off in school, and then I come back from 9 o'clock. I'm a businesswoman. And then I take a break at 2:30 to go to school to pick my children. I bring them back. Between 2:30 and 4, we settle down, they eat lunch, and then they do their homework. Then I'm back to business. Then I close at 6, after which I get to the kitchen and I prepare the food for the house. So, when we were born, they said she's a girl. That's because we can be multifaceted. And we can do a lot of things at the same time or at a time. So it's actually fun. It's what gives me fulfillment, managing both together. I have role models and I have mentors, not only in the industry, not only in the food and drinks industry, but I like to learn from people. But my role model in the industry is Mr. Goke Balogun of So Fresh. He and his wife, they are a great inspiration to me. We are in the same industry, but we don't compete against each other. Rather, sometimes when I feel I'm at a crossroad, I run back to them and they welcome me with open arms, despite the fact that we're actually in the same industry. I'll first say that the sky is wide enough and we're not enough yet. So you're welcome. Then I'll say discouragement will set in, but don't give up. I told myself I was going to say this, and I'm going to say it now. You have destiny. I have destiny. We have destiny, and we will not give up. So we keep moving. You can reach us on Instagram, on Facebook, and on WhatsApp. Our Instagram handle is Tutis_NatureSips. On Facebook, we're Tutis Nature Sips. And on WhatsApp, our WhatsApp numbers are 070-336-71078 and 081-698-71178. So, hello everyone. I am still the CEO, Danida Foods Limited, Titilayo Mobolaji. Keep watching Delicacy 100% on WowTV Africa. Thank you.